Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, moonmothgoddess. Welcome if you are new. Please consider subscribing if you guys have not done so already. And if you do enjoy this pick a card reading and it resonates for you, please feel free to check out the playlist that I do have available filled with other pick a card readings that I have done for the channel. For those of you that are wanting to book a private reading with me, my email is down below in the description box for you guys. So just send me an email, let me know what type of reading you're looking for, and then I will provide you with pricing as well as my available dates. I also have emergency readings available for those of you that are needing your reading a little bit sooner. I also have an Amazon wish list and accept PayPal and Cash App for channel donations as well as the reading payments. Okay. I also have an Etsy shop for those of you that are liking some of the self-created decks that I do have available, so you can also find those links down below. So today's pick a card reading is going to be one that was suggested in the comments. So today we're going to be doing 3 piles, and our reading today is going to be, do they regret losing you? Okay, so this is the person maybe that you are no longer in contact with, someone that you have had a previous relationship or connection with. So we're going to do these 3 crystals today, and then we're going to be pulling some tarot and some oracle messages as well. And then I will also be pulling some messages from my self-created decks. And all of the decks that I will be using today, I will be letting you know what decks they are as we move through the readings. So pile number 1, you are going to be this zeolite crystal here. For pile 1, do they regret losing you? Pile number 2, you're going to be this zeolite here. Do they regret losing you? And then pile number 3, you are going to be this beautiful zeolite here. With our question today, do they regret losing you? So take a moment, pause the video if you need to, meditate more on the crystals, about the question, think about your person, take a few deep breaths, and then I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. So for those of you that resonated with this zeolite here, this is going to be your reading today. So today we're going to be using 2 different tarot decks. We're going to be using the Joie de Vivre Tarot by Paulina Cassidy, if I am pronouncing that right. So this one here. And then we're also going to be using the Ghost Spirits Tarot by Lisa Hunt. Okay, so for our tarot messages today. So our question today is, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? So pile number 1, does your person regret losing you? Okay, so pile number 1, does your person regret losing you? Pile number 1, does your person regret losing you? Does pile number 1's person regret losing them? Okay, we have the 5 of Swords here. Does pile number 1's person regret losing them? Okay, we also have the Magician. Wow. We also have the 2 of Cups. I'm going to say yes already. I don't even need to see any more cards. Yes, this person does. I feel like this person is trying to manifest this connection back together. We have the High Priestess as the overall energy from this one. With the 5 of Swords here, this is exciting. Wow. Okay, so this 5 of Swords here, I feel like this person, if you kind of look at this picture here, this ghost is looking like it's chasing this other person that's trying to get away really fast. Okay, so I'm feeling kind of like that's how maybe the energy of your person is. Maybe that they are someone who does, they're still kind of very taken in with you. They really look at you as someone that is very, very beautiful. We have the High Priestess as the overall energy. And if you look at her, she looks beautiful. She's dressed, you know, gorgeous. She's got her hair all beautiful. And the High Priestess energy is one, you know, that is very mysterious, that is, you know, very intuitive, very smart, very intelligent, very wise, you know. And I feel like this person with the Five of Swords, I feel, because the Five of Swords is normally about that energy of, you know, maybe two people communicating, and maybe, you know, for some there is a little bit of arguing, fighting, disagreements, and one person just kind of feels that, okay, we're not getting anywhere with this. We need to just kind of, you know, stay apart or be apart. But it feels like with the Five of Swords here, there's still one person here. And I feel like if this were talking about your person, that this person does regret losing you. This person is looked like in like this ghost is kind of following this person. So some of you may even still have a very intuitive or telepathic type of connection with this person. That's not going to be for all of you. But I feel like this person's ghost, maybe some things that you guys have gone through. The Five of Swords can sometimes be very painful. Sometimes it feels like a situation in which it is a lose-lose kind of relationship where you feel like you've put in a lot of energy into this person and maybe things were not working out right. So with the Five of Swords here, I feel like your person is still very much in your energy. For some of you, they may still be thinking about you a lot. They may be kind of following you around. For some of you, it could be a stalker kind of vibe. But for some of you, I feel like this person does very deeply regret this. We have the Magician here, and we also have the Two of Cups. Okay, so with the Magician here, I feel like this person is wanting you back. Okay, this could not be any crazier. The Magician energy is about manifestation, power, and I feel like with the Magician here and the High Priestess, because in tarot these two can be counterparts. Okay, I feel like much to do with the mind. They could be, you know, sending these telepathic messages to you. And for you, this may be a situation where this person is on your mind quite frequently. And you may be kind of wondering why. And I feel like this person just may show up kind of in your dreams, you know, maybe kind of trying to send these messages. If you kind of look at these birds here. And, you know, the High Priestess energy may be kind of on that receiving end of those messages. So for some of you, this person may show up in your dreams. You may see signs, synchronicities from this person. But with the Two of Cups here, I feel like this person is very much wanting this relationship or wanting it back, wanting to manifest this connection with you. So I will say yes for you, pile number one. Already, I feel like I don't even need to see anymore, but we're going to keep going. Okay, now we're switching over to the Joie de Vivre tarot. It's a little French sweet little deck by Paulina Cassidy. Okay, so pile number one, and this one wants to fly out right away. We have the Death card here, okay? And I feel like this is talking about maybe your person undergoing a transformation, maybe wanting to communicate with you, and maybe you guys kind of, you know, you either are with it, you don't want to have nothing to do with them. But with the Death card here, this is about endings, but it is also about new beginnings, okay? So I feel like with the Death card here, it could be that your person is feeling the loss. They are very much still connected to you with the High Priestess energy here. The High Priestess is some kind of a woman. Can be a man too, but this is feminine energy here. And it's really when someone is kind of looking at you in this way. It's kind of when they're unable to reach you. It's kind of like you're inaccessible to them because you are this person who kind of is. You're the High Priestess. You're up on a pedestal. You are someone who maybe has really kind of worked on yourself past this relationship. And maybe you decided to end this connection here. But I feel like this person with the Death card here, you know, the relationship ended for whatever reason. But I feel like this person is wanting possibly a new beginning here, especially with this having the Magician and the Two of Cups here. Okay, I feel like a lot of past with you. For some of you, you could have children with this person. Okay, so pile number one, do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? For pile number one, does your person regret losing you? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, and I feel like this is really your person's wish, their dream is to have you back in their life. And you might be saying, no way, I'm not going back to that, but I feel like this is what your person is feeling here. Okay, we also have, wow, look at that. The Magician here twice. Your person is manifesting. Your person is definitely manifesting here. Okay, the Nine of Cups, the Magician here twice, two different decks. They are definitely regretting. Okay, wow. We have the Ace of Wands here as well. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is about that, that fire, that passion, that desire that is telling them this is something that they want to do. Okay, we have the Six of Coins underneath the deck. So I do feel like this person is wanting to maybe give the energy towards you that they had maybe not given in the past. Okay, because with the Five of Swords here is the two of you guys maybe not, having some disagreements, deciding to kind of walk away. One person feeling like, this person has taken a lot from me in terms of maybe, you're affecting your mental health, or, too much fighting, too much drama, too much arguing. And with the Death card here, it's kind of like they may have been working on their own transformation here. And I feel like this person still has the hots for you. The Ace of Wands here is talking about them wanting to come forward here. So let's get some other messages from our Oracle decks. We are going to go into the Magical Times Oracle. So pile number one, do they regret losing you? Does pile number one's person regret losing them? Okay, so we have prosperity here. It says focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So this prosperity type of energy, this is really talking about abundance, manifestation. So again, with bringing things, into action, taking action towards, this idea that I feel like they have with the Two of Cups here is that they are wanting to manifest this connection. Okay, so now we're going into, which one is this one? The Mystical Wisdom. So pile number one, do they regret losing you? Pile number one, do they regret losing you? Wow. New beginnings. Wow, this is crazy. Your person is wanting new beginnings with you, okay? They're still kind of looking at you as someone who may be potential for them. And I feel like some of you, this is maybe a friendship. Maybe the two of you guys have not had a relationship before, but for others of you, I see this possibly as reconciliation between you and this person. Okay, so now we're going into the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. So pile number one, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Wow, we have Cry for Nature, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. Okay, so they are in the energy of mourning the loss of this connection. Okay, we have fairy tales here at the bottom. It says letting go, detachment, and moving on. Okay, so it could be a situation where you have completely moved on. Okay, you decided that you were ending the relationship. This could be past energy as well, where maybe the feminine is the one that kind of walked away or pulled away or disconnected from this connection. Looking at all of these kind of stormy clouds here, all of this kind of maybe like murky kind of water, things may have been, a lot to deal with in this connection. Things being really unclear. And I feel like maybe the feminine in this was, maybe pulling herself out of that type of energy, and needing to detach for whatever reason. But it could be switched. you know, between the feminine and masculine energies here. But maybe your person was, you know, kind of feeling that they needed to kind of let go. They needed to detach for whatever reason, or maybe that was you. Okay, so now we're moving into the whispers of love. This is a crazy, crazy reading. So pile number 1, do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Pile number 1. Do they regret losing you? We have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. And we also have get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. And this is kind of the energy that I was feeling with that 6 of Pentacles that we saw at the bottom of the deck, is they may kind of now be in this energy where they're starting to focus more now on being someone who is a lot more open in terms of giving love in the way that maybe they hadn't done in the past. And this may be kind of something that maybe they're hoping that this is the key to either getting you back or kind of reeling you in. With this seeing things from a fresh perspective, I'm also kind of seeing new beginnings in this as well, giving new life, you know, a manifestation here as well. Maybe wanting to be more open to connecting with you. We have get to know each other. So like I said, for some of you, it could be that maybe the two of you guys haven't even been in a relationship yet and something was screwed up at the beginning or things didn't go right. But I feel like this person is still kind of looking at you as this person that they want to have that connection with. Okay. So now we're going to do the Sacred Earth Oracle. So pile number 1. Do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Wow. Wow. We have renewal and we have unity here. Okay, so I feel like this is something that is on your person's mind right now, is maybe to have another chance here. You know, maybe kind of looking at the connection or looking at you, looking at the two of you together, being together as something that they're wanting to kind of revisit here, okay? This is like a resounding yes, pile number 1. Okay, so now we're moving into Secrets of the Mystic Grove. So pile number 1. I love the synchronicity in this pile. Do they regret losing you? Okay. We have Celebrate Mystery, Trust the Journey, Unexpected, and Secrets here. Okay. So they could be, maybe they're not even telling you that they feel a certain way, that they, you know, maybe they might decide to come forward, and this may be something that is totally out of left field for you. But I feel like this is something that they're continuing to kind of move forward with. As well. We have Solitude underneath the deck, and it says rest, ponder, quiet, and sanctuary. So it could be that while they're alone, while they're, you know, kind of, you know, by themselves, whether that is something that's happening during the day, during dream time, you know, they're in solitude, and there is a lot of these thoughts that they have surrounding wanting to revisit your connection. Okay, so now we're going into the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And I did trim this and edge this so it doesn't look the same. So pile number 1. Okay, the word wants to be written. Okay, so I feel like with this energy here, they're really kind of focusing on these new beginnings, or, you know, focusing their intent or their manifestation. If you kind of look at this image here, it's like really tapped into the third eye and kind of sending out these, I feel like, vibrational type of messages. And then with all of these butterflies here, you know, this is also about transformation and changes and, you know, kind of rolling with that. So I feel like this person is wanting to focus on reeling you back in or drawing you back into this connection here. So now we're going into Nature's Whispers Oracle. So pile number 1, do they regret losing you? We have higher ground here. Okay, so higher ground is really about perspective. Okay, if you look at her, the field is way down here. Okay, and you know, she's up here floating on this beautiful rose up here so that she can see things from a different perspective. So it could be that the separation between the two of you, or the disconnect between you and your person, they're now able to see you. They're now able to see your connection, your relationship with them, and how, you know, that is something that makes them feel very different about you. And your connection here. You did have one additional card that kind of flew off to the side. So I'm going to go grab that. And then we're also going to look into pulling the other messages from my other messages card. So let me go get that card. Okay, so here is the additional message. It says 3 graces. Cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that are fun. Okay, so the 3 of them being together, this is really reminding me of the 3 of Cups type of energy, in which for some of you, this person may be wanting reconciliation. They may be kind of wanting to go out, meet for drinks, meet for coffee, meet for, you know, maybe for dinner. And then maybe possibility here with new partnerships for you with this person. So for some of you, this is something that you're wanting to hear. But for others of you, it could be a situation in which maybe you don't want anything to do with this person. So for our messages today, we're going to be using a mix of my message decks, and then we're also going to be using one of Mystic Moon's, and we're also going to be using True Feelings Oracle from Healing Days Oracle. She also has a channel on YouTube. So we're going to start with hers. So pile number 1, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you for pile number 1? Okay, we have, I'm releasing this energy now, time will tell. Okay, so there could be certain things that your person maybe feels that maybe they've done wrong, things that happened in the past between the two of you guys. And maybe they might be confident about maybe having a future with you, but this energy here, time will tell, is kind of like they're leaving it up to the universe. You know, if the two of you are brought back together into that 2 of Cups energy, relationship, partnership with each other, then it's kind of like leaving it up to the universe. Okay, so I feel like they're manifesting, but they're also in the energy of saying, okay, well, if this person comes to me, they come to me, and just kind of, you know, leaving it like that. Okay, I love being with you, but I can't commit right now. Okay, so for some of you, it could have been that maybe this person told you in the past that they love being around you. You know, maybe you were someone who they were very connected to, but at the same time, they may not have been able to give you that commitment at that time. And so maybe the two of you guys disconnected from each other. Okay. So now I'm going to go into Mystic Moon's Twin Flame messages here. So do they regret losing you? For pile number 1, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Does pile number 1's person regret losing them? Wow. We have, would you reject me? And I'm a better person because of you. Okay, would you reject me and I'm a better person because of you? Okay, for some of you, this person could have screwed things up. Okay. So now we're going to go into my unspoken oracle. So pile number one's person. Do they regret losing you? For pile number one, do they regret losing you? Wow. We have there is no future for us. Do they regret losing you? And this could have been something that they told you, you told them. I can see forever in your eyes, okay? With this, there is no future for us. This could have been past energy here where you and this person said, okay, you know what? We're done. This isn't going any further, okay? And I feel like this is kind of this speaking through that regret, okay? This may have been something that they told you in the past. Or maybe that you felt as well. I can see forever in your eyes. Do they regret losing you? Pile number one. Do they regret losing you? Okay. What I see in you is breathtaking. Okay. That is all of that beautiful High Priestess energy there. Different perspective. Okay. Higher ground. Okay. Maybe down here when you guys were, if there was disagreements and they may have felt, you know what? We're not getting anywhere. Okay. This is not moving forward. And so the two of you disconnected. But now that they're at this place from a different perspective, now it all comes together. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's get some last messages. I'm going to use my Beneath the Roses oracle. And these links for my decks will be down below in the description box. Beneath the Roses oracle. So do they regret losing you? For pile number one, do they regret losing you? Okay, I don't need attention from anyone else. I just want yours. Okay. Do they regret losing you? Wow, we have 3 here. There's something about you that keeps me wanting more. No one has ever cared about me the way you do. You are so different than anyone I've ever known, and I love it. Okay. So super, super beautiful messages for you. Definitely feeling like your person is regretting the decision of ending the connection or ending the communication, whatever it was between the two of you guys. And I feel like this time alone, the perspective that this has really kind of given them with this cry for nature here is them kind of kicking their own butt over this. Okay. Mourning over something sacred which seems lost. Okay. They may even be kind of feeling guilty, like I really screwed up. Okay. Now kind of in this guilty kind of phase of thinking, you know what? With that 5 of Swords energy of feeling that sense of defeat, like maybe there's nothing they feel that they can do to win you back. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number one. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please subscribe if you guys have not done so already, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello, pile number 2. So for those of you that resonated with this zeolite here, this is going to be your reading today. So today we're going to be using the Ghosts and Spirits Tarot by Lisa Hunt for our messages, as well as the Joie de Vivre Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of it right, but if you look up on Amazon Paulina Cassidy decks, you will see that one there with a little French name. So pile number 2, we're wanting to know if your person regrets losing you. Pile number 1 had some very, very interesting messages. Very exciting. So pile number two. Pile number two, does your person regret losing you? For pile number two. Pile number two, does your person regret losing you? Does pile number two's person regret losing them? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords here. Wow. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. And we do have the Five of Wands underneath the deck. Okay, so we're going to get into our other tarot. Does pile number two's person regret losing them? Do they regret losing you? Okay, wow. Nine of Wands, two different decks. Does your person regret losing you? Pile number two, does your person regret losing you? Okay, we've got the High Priestess. Does your person regret losing you? Pile number two, do they regret losing you? Okay, Five of Swords. Do they regret losing you? We also have Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so we may need some clarification with this one. So both Nine of Wands came out in both of the decks, which is crazy. But that also happened in pile number one too. So the Ace of Swords here, I feel like this is your person kind of gaining clarity, as well as maybe wanting to communicate with you. Okay, for those of you that are not in communication with this person, I feel like this person may have gained clarity with this, but I feel like pile number two, I feel like this is a complicated situation for you and this person. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands here twice. So both of these energies here are talking about your person maybe feeling wounded. The two of you guys may have gone through a lot together. Okay, I am seeing the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords here, so it's really telling me that there may have been a lot of challenges with this connection. And the Nine of Wands is also someone who is a little bit more guarded, okay, with their heart. If you kind of look at, he's got his heart right in the middle there. But it is kind of more of a more guarded type of energy. So I feel like your person's wanting to communicate with you, but at the same time, they've kind of built up this wall around themselves. They may even feel that trying to communicate with you is something that I feel like they want to do, but at the same time, we have the Nine of Swords here. So it could be that your person is feeling very anxious about it. Like it could be something that they could be thinking about coming forward, but then not sure how receptive you are going to be to that. With the Temperance energy here in the reverse, I see this as an imbalance there. Your person may be kind of someone who, I don't really want to say that they're reckless, but with the Temperance energy in the reverse, it's someone who maybe kind of does things outside of moderation, in which, let's just say you go out and you party every single night. That's the Temperance in the reverse, okay? Versus Temperance in the upright, where everything's balanced, you're kind of keeping your whole life in balance. And someone with the Temperance in the reverse is someone who maybe likes to go and party every night, who goes out and drinking with their friends, who maybe doesn't have it all together right, right now. So I feel like maybe your person is trying to gain clarity. They may want to communicate, but I feel like your person may not have all their stuff together yet, okay? They're feeling a little bit conflicted about, I feel like coming forward, they're still very guarded here. With the Five of Wands, it could be that they are feeling conflicted, or there was conflict between the two of you guys. With the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here, both of these can be aggressive energies. With the Five of Swords, sometimes it could be two people who are talking really not so nice things to each other. And it's not going to be that way for all of you, because the Five of Swords can also make you feel defeated in the situation. Like you have no choice, you have no options, you can't find a way to get yourself out of a situation besides to just walk away and decide that maybe the two of you guys are not meant for each other. So they could be feeling conflicted about coming forward. They may feel that there's still maybe an unresolved argument that the two of you guys have had in the past. And with the High Priestess energy here, I see that they kind of look at you as this person who may be kind of unattainable to them right now. You may be someone who is very beautiful, very smart, or very handsome, with the High Priestess energy here, and very mysterious. Maybe they're not sure how to read you. They're not sure how to gauge whether or not they can come to communicate with you. So I am going to get a little bit of clarification here, because this is, kind of, I feel like your person's energy is a little bit, not necessarily wishy-washy, but I feel like with the Five of Swords, yes, you could say that they feel some regret, okay? I feel like they have gone through a lot with you. They may be, feeling emotionally unbalanced, as well with the Temperance energy. Sometimes the Temperance energy in the reverse can talk about mental health issues. Not to say that that's what's going on with your person, but it could be a lot of an emotional roller coaster with them. For some of you, this person could be a little bit more aggressive with their words, with that Five of Swords, but they are feeling worried here. There could be some doubts, some fears that are kind of happening for them. So let's get a little bit of clarification here. We'll see what this Ace of Swords is here. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Okay, we do have the Empress energy here. Okay, so with this Empress, I feel like they do see you as this person who maybe they want a future with. Okay, so that's making me feel like this person does have some regrets over the way that things were handled. Let's see what this Five of Wands is here. Why is the Five of Wands here? We have the Magician. Okay. Okay, I feel like this person, because we have the Five of Wands and the Magician here, and the Magician is about manifestation. Okay? Easily said, the Magician is about manifestation. It's way deeper than that. But in terms of this here, I feel like maybe this person is maybe kind of toying with the idea, but maybe feeling conflicted about having you be someone in their life again. Okay? So I feel like your person is kind of maybe confused themselves. Let's see what this Nine of Wands energy is here. And we have the King of Wands, so I feel like there's still attraction there. Why is the Nine of Swords here? And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so yes, your person is regretting this. With the Ace of Cups here, there could be a lot of healing that is happening. But I also feel, wow, we have the Page of Cups underneath the deck as well, okay? So I feel like your person may be wanting to come forward for reaching out to you for some kind of offer of maybe restarting the connection. The King of Wands here is about passion, desire. I feel like part of them wants to reach out to pursue you with this King of Wands, because the King of Wands is about following desires, passions, but at the same time, there is very guarded type of energy surrounding that. So I feel like maybe they feel like this is something of a challenge right now. They may not know how you feel about it, okay? Or like I said, for some of you, there could be an unresolved argument that is happening here. So let's get a little bit more. Let's see what this Five of Swords energy is here. Okay, so we have the Wheel in the reverse. Okay, so with the Wheel in the reverse, they may kind of feel that things between the two of you guys seem to kind of, when the two of you guys are communicating with each other, it doesn't go right. Okay, is kind of what I'm feeling with that, is maybe that you guys have tried in the past and it just seemed like it just didn't work. Okay, let's see what this Temperance energy is in the reverse. Okay, we've got the King of Coins in the reverse. So I feel like your person feels that your relationship with them or your connection with them may still kind of be ungrounded. So I will say that I feel like they kind of feel 50-50 about it. I feel like part of them, yes, does feel that regret, but at the same time, I feel like they feel conflicted about whether or not they should give this connection a chance again. They're very guarded with, I feel like, their heart here. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords again. Okay. 2 Ace of Swords here, 2 Nine of Wands. Why is the High Priestess here? I feel like they want to communicate with you. And we have the Page of Coins here. Okay, so I feel like this person does want to come forward. However, there may be some things that are unresolved between the two of you that they're feeling anxious about. They're feeling worried about. They're feeling like they don't know how to come forward. Okay, but with the Ace of Cups here, they could be wanting to ask for new beginnings with you, but feeling very nervous about it. Okay, I still feel like there's a lot of love between the two of you guys. But at the same time, it could have been a connection that was a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of very hurtful, maybe things said between the two of you guys. And with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it could also be that them with this feeling of defeat in a sense, or of maybe you guys have tried to communicate and it always ends up not going right, is kind of how I feel with this wheel in the reverse. It could also be that they're kind of waiting as far as the perfect timing as well. They may be this is maybe kind of creating a delay for themselves because they may still feel unbalanced. Okay, but I will say that this person does have a regret. There's still love here. There's still passion. There's still desire. With the Empress energy here as well, this is unconditional love. Okay, and I feel like they're wanting to tell you that they still do hold a very special place in their heart for you. However, it's kind of a complicated situation between you and your person. Okay, so let's get into our oracle messages. Okay, so let's get into these oracle messages, and I will let you guys know the names of them as we go through them. Okay, so we're going to start with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Or pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Does pile number 2's person regret losing them? Wow. Partnership. It says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I feel, yes, your person definitely, their partnership is something that is on your person's mind. Most definitely. Okay. So now we're going to get into, what deck is this? This one is the Mystical Wisdom. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Does pile number 2's person regret losing them? Okay, we have gratitude here. Okay, it says be grateful for all you have. Okay, so they could be working on really kind of changing their mindset about how they feel about your relationship, your connection. Even if the two of you guys ended on a bad note, I feel like maybe they're thankful that you were someone that they did have in their life. Okay, maybe changing things. Okay, so now we're going into the Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love Oracle. So pile number 2, does your person, wow, that was quick. Okay, so we have ask for help. Okay, it says, what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Okay, so like I was saying with the Temperance energy in the reverse and the King of Coins in the reverse, your person may be kind of feeling very unbalanced at this time. I don't want to necessarily say that it's because of this connection. However, for some of you, it can be. For some of you, you haven't been with this person in a while. But they may be kind of not going through such a good time emotionally, mentally. So it could be that they're really needing to, you know, maybe get some support from other people through whatever it is that they're going through at this time. They may even be kind of thinking about reaching out to other people or friends to kind of communicate through them to get to you. Okay, so now we're going into the wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. So for pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Okay, we have dark moon here. Maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself, okay? So like I was saying, that temperance energy in the reverse, sometimes it's not so good emotionally. They could be going through a depression, anxiety. There could be a lot of maturing and growing up they are also doing. And because of this, there is a lot of introspection that is happening for your person. Getting to know themselves better, their feelings, their emotions, maybe even putting, you know, looking at partnerships differently. You know, maybe some of the experiences they have gone through with you or things that they have experienced with other people is really kind of helping them kind of give them a wake-up call about their feelings, their emotions. Okay, so now we're going into the Sacred Earth Oracle. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Okay, we have 3 cards here. We have clarity. Okay, so things becoming clear. These cards are so beautiful. We also have moderation. That's crazy because that is what this temperance card is about. Okay, temperance is about finding balance, doing things, having things within your life within a place of moderation. It can also be about healing. So with the temperance in the reverse, like I said, I could feel like right now they're ungrounded. Maybe they're unbalanced. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of feelings that they're kind of going through at this time. They may be learning to really kind of mature and grow, do a lot of this introspection to realize that they need to make certain changes within themselves. And this is, you know, essentially giving them the clarity that they need about you, about, you know, life. So trying to find that balance. And we also have productivity as well. So with the productivity here, it could be that they are trying to keep themselves busy. You know, for some of you with the temperance in the reverse, if this person has some bad habits, like if they drink, if they smoke, if they, you know, do other things, they could really kind of be trying to distract themselves away. Or they could also be deciding that they're changing themselves in a way that they are growing. They are knowing that they need to change certain things about themselves. Okay. So pile number 2, do they regret losing you? We are using the Secrets of the Mystic Grove. So pile number 2, do they regret losing you? We have authenticity here. Okay. So I feel like with this energy here is maybe they're wanting to be more real, more authentic with you in terms of their feelings, their emotions. And at this point, they may not know how to express that, or they may be a little bit worried about coming forward because maybe every time you guys try to communicate, it doesn't work. Okay, we have distance here, divide, separation, and discord. Okay, so it could be that they are feeling that maybe the best thing for them is to stay away, keep their distance, stay separated. Okay. Okay, so now we're going into the Sacred Rebels deck, and I did trim and edge this deck, so it looks a little bit different. So pile number 2, do they regret losing you? Okay, we have go beyond normal. Okay, so with this, I feel like There's a lot, I feel like I said in the beginning, there's a lot that you guys, I feel like, have gone through together. And I feel like maybe they have some kind of vision or, you know, memories from the past of the two of you guys being together. And I feel like maybe they're thinking about the timing as well. I feel like there's a lot that's happening within their mind as far as if they should come forward. I definitely feel like the clarity is something that they are working on at this time, trying to focus on. They may even be having a lot of these maybe visions or thinking a lot, daydreaming about coming forward here. Okay, and so we're also going to go into Nature's Whispers. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you for pile number 2? Okay, we have keep your dreams alive, and we also have new experiences and possibilities. Okay, so I feel like they may have this dream or this vision of the two of you guys being together in the future, and I feel like they may eventually be open to those new experiences and possibilities with you. Maybe wanting to kind of explore that. However, like I said, with that Temperance energy in the reverse, with the distance energy here, I feel like they still may not be ready to come forward. Okay, I feel like there is a lot of things that they do need to kind of work through with themselves. Their own feelings. For some of you, like I said, it is maturing here. Okay, growing up. Okay, so next, to close out this reading, we're going to be doing pulling some messages. I'm going to be using Healing Days Oracles, True Feelings Oracle. I'm also going to be using Twin Flame Messages from Mystic Moon. And then 2 of my own decks, the Unspoken Oracle and Beneath the Roses Oracle. Okay, so we'll get started with Healing Days. She also has her own YouTube channel and she has an Etsy shop. I will put her link down below. So pile number 2, do they regret losing you? For pile number 2, do they regret losing you? Does pile number 2's person regret losing them? Wow. I dream about you all the time, okay? I dream about you all the time. Do they regret losing you? Okay. I wish we could be together. Why is it so hard? Wow. Why is it so hard? Okay. You deserve someone better than me. Okay. Kind of how your person is feeling. And this may be, like I said, there's a lot I feel like they're dealing with in terms of their emotions, their feelings, maybe things that they haven't really been feeling comfortable enough to even open up to you. Okay, admitting their guilt, admitting their wrong, admitting, you know, whatever it is between the two of you guys. They may be feeling that they're not ready. They're not ready to communicate. Okay, so pile number 2. Do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Okay, 3 messages. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. We also have, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so for some of you that may be feeling that it was you that did something wrong or screwed this up, or, you know, feeling guilty or feeling harboring anger, resentment, this person is wanting to let you know that it was them. Okay, they were the one that may have created a lot of the drama or difficulties that the two of you guys had gone through. Okay, so now we're getting into my Beneath the Roses. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Every time I look at you, I fall even more in love with you. Wow. Does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Pile number 2. You make me feel safe, secure, and loved. Okay? You make me feel safe, secure, and loved. So to close this out, we are going into my unspoken oracle, the unspoken oracle. So pile number 2, does your person regret losing you? Okay. Sometimes when you think I'm angry with you, I'm really just hurt. And I don't know how to express that. Okay. And that happens for a lot of people. They get angry, but it's really not that they're angry or they're mad. It's the fear or emotions, I feel like, that are kind of scaring them, you know, that are making that anger come out sometimes because they don't know how to deal with their emotions or feelings. So pile number 2, do they regret losing you? I'm waiting for you to tell me how you feel about me before I tell you my true feelings. Wow. I'm waiting for you to tell me how you feel about me. Do they regret losing you? I think of you every night before I fall asleep. Okay, so let's get one more for you. Do they regret losing you? Wow, we have I get bored easily in relationships. Okay, I get bored easily in relationships. And that's a personal issue. That's an issue with, you know, especially with that Temperance card in reverse, it's like a plethora of different emotional issues someone can have. You know, maybe lots of partners, skipping from one relationship to the next, feeling ungrounded, unbalanced. Okay, your love is like a drug. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, my email is down below in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3. So for those of you that resonated with this zeolite here, this is going to be your reading today. So we are going to be starting with the Ghosts and Spirits Tarot by Lisa Hunt, as well as a Paulina Cassidy deck. This one is the Joie de Vivre, if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Tarot deck as well for your messages. And then I will also let you know what the oracle cards that we use along the way. Okay, so pile number 3, we want to know, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? So pile number 3, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Pile number 3, does your person regret losing you? Okay, we do have, wow, we have the 3 of Swords here. 3 of Swords, does your person regret losing you? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to say yes, already yes. This person still has very deep feelings for you. With the 3 of Swords, this is really either talking about some type of pain that is still existing. Wow, we have the 2 of Cups here as well. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person is wanting to have a new chance. Maybe at reconnecting with you. Maybe the 2 of you guys having a relationship. 2 of Cups here. Okay, I feel like maybe this person may be healing from if the 2 of you guys detached or broke up or stopped talking, whatever the situation is. And with the 8 of Wands here, This could be this person wanting to take action. The Eight of Wands is really an action card of movement. It could be things that are happening quickly. They could be having a change of heart with things. We do have the Justice card underneath the deck. So this person could be wanting to come forward and be more open, more honest. The Justice card can also talk about, karma, balancing the scales. Your person may be feeling that they're ready to kind of come forward and let you know how they truly feel about you. The Eight of Wands can also be messages that this person wants to communicate to you, but the Eight of Wands is really about movement happening, things happening, and rather quickly. Okay, so Three of Swords here, person still healing, very much still feeling that pain of or loss, from the connection here. So we're going to get some other messages here. So pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? For pile number 3, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Okay, we do have the Emperor here. We also have the Hangman. Do they regret losing you? Okay, again, Three of Swords, wow. There's been synchronicity in every single pile. You guys have like the same cards, both 2 different decks, and the same cards keep popping up. And that's happened in pile number 1 and pile number 2. Okay, Six of Swords. Okay. Wow, oh my goodness, look at this. Holy crap. Justice at the bottom of both of them. This is crazy. This whole reading has been like this. This is wild. Okay, so we have the Justice card underneath the deck for both here, okay? So for some of you, it could be a situation in which this person is wanting another chance here. With the Six of Swords, yes, this is talking about this energy of moving away. The 2 of you could have disconnected from this relationship, broken up. This person could still be healing here. Three of Swords here twice. The Six of Swords is about your person maybe feeling like they've had to move on. They may be kind of waiting for a chance to be able to reconnect with you. And I feel like this person does want long-term commitment. Some of you could have been married to this person. This person could be wanting marriage, wanting a relationship. And it may be because they've had a chance. For some of you, it could be that there's no communication right now, little to no communication with the Hangman. And it could be that they have gained perspective in all of this. They're able to kind of take a step back, which sometimes is needed for relationships. You kind of take a step back and you see, how do you feel about this person? Do you really want them in your life? Can you live without them? How do you feel? Okay, so with the Justice card, okay, I feel like this person may be kind of focusing on, when is the right time to come forward. With the Hangman, it could also be that they're kind of in this place of limbo where they're not really if they should come forward or not. They may even partly feel that maybe it's best for them to move on. Maybe the situation was that the 2 of you guys were not getting along, or there was, a lot of stuff happening in that connection between the 2 of you. And maybe they felt that moving on was best. But with the Emperor energy here, this can talk about someone who does want to have a long-term committed type of relationship, someone that wants marriage, someone that wants, a deeper level of commitment here. Okay, and with the Justice card, like I said, waiting on timing. They could be wanting to be open, honest, and straight out with you with how they feel. With the Queen of Cups here, this is still a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And sometimes with the Emperor energy, we're dealing with someone who does not easily display their affections or their emotions or their feelings. Okay, so let's actually get a little bit of clarification for this message here. And we'll start with this Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Okay, so we have, wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles is really talking about, you know, everything that is happening in the 3D. This is maybe them wanting the family, wanting, for some of you, it could be wanting to reunite family again, wanting another chance, you know, having a home, having a life together, getting married, thinking about long term. The Emperor is a visionary, a planner. So they can really kind of see from a broader perspective, you know, the changes that maybe need to be made down the line here. So it could be that they're wanting to kind of move forward with this Ten of Pentacles, you know, wanting to have that life with you. So let's get a little bit more. Let's see what this Three of Swords is here. Okay, we have the Star, so they're healing here. The Star is also about wishes, dreams, hope, remaining optimistic. So I will say definitely your person is regretting losing you. Okay, let's see what this Two of Cups energy is here. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So wanting to work hard for this relationship, you know, wanting to put forth the effort to work on things with you. Let's see what this Queen of Cups is. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this person is actually going to be coming forward, is really what this message is. I feel like maybe this, you know, this Three of Swords could have been past energy with you guys healing. We have the Temperance energy at the bottom, so they could also be being very patient with things and how they move forward, and making sure that the way in which they do things is very carefully planned out, because that Emperor energy uses strategy to make decisions. So they may be kind of focusing on how is the best way to kind of go about things. Temperance energy is also about healing, patience, trying to find balance here. And we saw the Justice card twice. Okay. So let's look at what this Emperor is. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Okay, so we had this card fly on the floor. Wow, we've got the World energy here. Okay, so for some of you, it could have been that this, you know, closed out this cycle. They're ready to kind of start over again. Some of you, this could be a long distance relationship, or this person kind of wanting to travel to connect with you, to see you. The World is also a really beautiful energy. It's kind of completing everything, you know, completion of a cycle, new beginnings. Let's see what this Hangman energy is here. Why is the Hangman here? Okay, so we have the King of Swords, and I feel like this is really them gaining clarity, being a lot more mature about decision making. Okay, and this is really kind of what they're gaining in that time that they're maybe not communicating with you. For some of you, is this person is gaining the clarity that they need to take action and make decisions. And that's what the King of Swords does, is they think rationally, aside from, you know, so much emotions and so much feelings that someone might have, which might kind of cloud their vision. So I feel like a lot of this Three of Swords energy, maybe this person has had time to heal. Maybe you've had time to heal and really focus on, you know, moving yourself away from the situation for a little while. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, and this is crazy because the Nine of Cups and the Star are both about wishes, dreams, happiness. Okay, we have the Three of Swords here, Three of Swords here. Three of Swords up here is clarified by the Star. Three of Swords here is clarified by the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this is really a dream or a wish for this person to be able to reconnect with you, is really what I'm getting from this message. So definitely this person, why is the Six of Swords here? Is this person is very much regretting losing you. Why is the Six of Swords here? This is so exciting. Okay, we have the Hermit here. Okay, so in the time that they've really kind of maybe left behind a lot of the negative thinking, a lot of the ways in which maybe the two of you guys tried to make your relationship work. There may have been a lot of karmic cycles that the two of you guys were going through. The Hermit energy is all of that introspection that your person is doing at this time. So Whether or not this was, you know, a recent breakup, something that happened a while ago, this person is wanting to have and put the work into reconnecting with you, having a relationship with you again. I feel like this is something they're wanting to work on. And we have the Star. How beautiful is that? Under the deck. Lots of synchronicity in the readings today throughout all of the piles. So this is really beautiful, okay? Healing energy happening here with the Star, as well as I feel like your person's dream, their wish, you know, is for the two of you guys to be able to have another chance again, okay? Coming up again. Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, lots of synchronicity in this. So I definitely feel like your person does regret very much, okay? I feel like they're still maybe kind of grieving this loss between the two of you and wanting to have another chance, okay? So we're going to get started with our oracle messages. And we're going to go into, let's go into the Magical Times oracle cards. Okay, so pile number 3. Pile number 3. Does your person regret losing you? Pile number 3. Does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Healing. Okay? Definitely healing. We're seeing a lot of that here in this reading. So we're going to go into the mystical wisdom. So pile number 3. Does your person regret losing you? Okay, we have good fortune. Okay, so they may really be hoping and trying to really kind of focus on manifesting. Wow, new beginnings. Okay, manifesting these new beginnings with you here. Okay, so now we're going into the Nature's Whispers. Pile number 3. Does your person regret losing you? Oh my goodness, you are worth it. Okay, so like I said, your person may be kind of having a change of heart. Maybe wanting to come forward to let you know how a lot of this time maybe away from you has really, I feel, worked on them, having them work through their feelings, working through their emotions. And this person may be kind of now looking at you as that person. For some of you, this could be a soulmate or twin flame type of connection. It could be that they're feeling that now things are changing for them. Now they see you as someone, or maybe they hadn't before. You know, maybe they hadn't realized it. Maybe it took losing you to see that you were someone that they wanted to be a life partner with. Okay, is kind of how I'm seeing that. Okay, so now we're going into the Whispers of Love. So pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3. Wow, we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth, okay? And they may be kind of thinking about how much they love you, how much they care about you, how much the two of you guys maybe have been through in the past, and really starting to be in their feelings, a lot more emotional maturity there with the Queen of Cups. We also have, I can't even talk. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. And I feel like this is kind of what they're doing here with the King of Swords, is maybe there has been some time for a lot of reflection for them, Hangman and the Hermit energy, where someone may not be communicating to you, but I feel like they're really kind of in their feelings right now, really trying to maybe, you know, get up the courage to really express that to you. Actions speak loudly. They know that it's time for them to come forward and take action with moving things forward. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Sacred Earth Oracle. So pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Okay, so we had a couple cards come out here. We have dependability, and look at this beautiful couple together. Okay, sharing in love, sharing in their emotions. And it may be that now is this kind of realization that it is you. Maybe that has remained a constant in their life, that maybe the two of you guys just have this bond with each other in which they feel that you are that person that they want to be with. Okay, we have discernment here. So it could be that right now there is a lot of feelings, there's a lot of emotions that are kind of running through their mind. Also taking their heart into consideration and the way in which they've been able to heal. Okay, if you look at her, she's really kind of thinking, about her feelings, about her emotions, and really trying to be discerning with them, because I feel like your person is trying to not take action in a way that is haphazard. They're not trying to make decisions that are going to be when maybe the timing isn't right, or acting on impulse to kind of hurry things along with maybe before the two of you guys are ready. So being very discerning with their own feelings, their own emotions, and trying to take action from a place of logic versus all emotion. Okay, so we also have core here. Okay, and I really feel like I feel like gaining the confidence that they need as well. I'm seeing a lot of yellow and orange here, also kind of lighting up the heart as well. So I feel like, being able to have the confidence, I feel like you're also someone who does make them feel very safe, very secure in your love with this person. And we have repetition here as well. Okay, so it could also be talking about the cycles. Maybe there's karmic cycles that you guys were making it through. But I also see this because if you look at this person up here, she looks like, maybe there is a lot of thoughts. There is a lot of emotions here with the moon energy here as well. And maybe they're starting to kind of notice that a lot of these thoughts, a lot of these feelings have been very repetitive for them, that something is telling them that you are the person that they need to be with. You are the person that they want to be with. This is something that I feel like they feel confident, they feel comfortable in love with this connection with you. Okay. So let's get into the fairy, wild wisdom of the fairy. Wild wisdom of the fairy. So pile number 3, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Okay, we have solace here. It says return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, and flower essences. So this solace here is reminding me a lot of this hermit over here. Okay, in which your person may be right now kind of focused on all of the introspection that is happening, all of the feelings, all of the emotions, all of the, if they're harboring any anger, resentment, frustration, doubts, fears, and really trying to find their way out of this place of maybe their lack of confidence, their, wondering if it is the right time for them to be able to come forward. And maybe, if your person is someone who does enjoy nature, maybe they kind of have, spent some time focusing on healing themselves, focusing on, listening to what their intuition is guiding them to do at this time. Okay, so now we're going into the secrets of the Mystic Grove. So pile number 3, does your person regret losing you? Does your person regret losing you? Wow, we have dreaming here. Gifts, receiving, and dreams. Okay. So I feel like your person may be wanting to come forward with some type of a gift. It could be an offer. I feel like in this period of reflection, I feel like you're someone that they have not been able to get off of their mind. Okay, we have repetition here. So it could be something that is happening quite frequently with these emotions or daydreaming coming up of you. Some of you may be dreaming of this person, or they could be dreaming of you. It may also be with the receiving here that they're also kind of feeling what you're feeling. Experiencing the emotions or the feelings that you're also feeling. Okay, we're going to do the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and this one is trimmed and edged, so it looks a little bit different. So pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Okay, we have Shock of the New. Okay. I feel for some of you, this person, not to say that they ever stopped caring or they ever stopped loving you or feeling the way that they feel about you, but I feel like with this, for some of you, I feel like this is definitely, for some of you, this is a twin flame or a soulmate connection that you have with this person. So Shock of the New, like I said, not to say that they stopped loving you or stopped caring about you, but I feel like they've had this kind of overwhelming type of energy kind of take over them, in which the way that they didn't realize how strongly they felt about you. And so kind of being in this new energy now where they feel this magnetic pull towards you has been something I feel like they've been unable to shake. Okay, and this is why I feel like there's just this very strong bond between the two of you. This dependability card is really, really beautiful. You know, with these two people really kind of joining or connecting into their energies. Like I said, some of you this may be a twin flame or a soulmate. You guys are really kind of vibing off of each other, I feel like. Okay, so to close out this reading, we're going to be pulling from some different message decks from your person. I am going to be using the True Feelings Oracle from Healing Days. She does have her own YouTube channel. I will link that down below for you guys so you can check out this deck as well. And I'm also be using Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Messages. And then 2 of my own decks. The links will be down below for you guys. Beneath the Roses Oracle and the Unspoken Oracle. Okay, so let's get started. So do they regret losing you? So only take these messages if they resonate to your situation. So pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Wow, look at this beautiful message. I'm so in love with you. Okay. Okay, well, I'm releasing. What is mine will always return. Wow. So this person knows kind of just you and them. Okay. There's just this bond, this connection between the two of you. Okay, so I feel like, wow, this is a really beautiful message for you guys. Okay, so we'll go into Mystic Moons. It may be that they've had to let go, you know, with that 6 of Swords. And it really took being away from you, or the two of you guys being apart, to, like I said, to make them realize that you were the person that they needed in their life. Okay. So pile number 3, do they regret losing you? Wow. I'm reminded of you constantly. And that's that repetition, okay, that I was talking about. Do they regret losing you? We have, is it possible to forgive and forget? Do they regret losing you? No other compares to you. Wow, this person is like on it with you. My mind and heart always come back to you. Okay? Unforgettable is that song that's coming in my head. What is that? Nat King Cole and his daughter, I think. I'm not sure. That Unforgettable is the song that I'm hearing from Spirit. So you might want to listen to that song. See if there's some additional messages for you. I don't know the whole song, otherwise I would sing it for you. Okay, so pile number 3. Okay, let's ask the question now. I'm getting distracted by that song. Okay, so pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Okay. I miss you a lot and I will always love you. Do they regret losing you? I hope to someday reconnect with you. Oh my goodness. This whole reading, oh my goodness. Do they regret losing you? I pretend not to care about you. Okay, so maybe this is something that they've done in the past, is acting like it wasn't, you know, ain't no thing. Like, you know, you guys broke up and maybe they weren't showing their feelings and their emotions, like I said, with that Emperor energy there. They don't tell their feelings. They don't show their feelings. Wow. Okay, let's see. Please don't use my past against me. And we also have I want to kiss you right now. Wow, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. Pile number 3. We're going to use this one to close out this reading, Beneath the Roses Oracle. That's my deck, so you can find the link down below. So pile number 3, last messages. Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3. Do they regret losing you? Do they regret losing you? Pile number 3. Whoa, that one just launched right off the table. So did that one. I'm going to have to go get them. Let's get one more. Okay, so we got 4 total. Okay, so it says, you've turned out to be everything I've always looked for. Okay, and it may have taken them some time to figure that out, but we also have, you mean absolutely everything to me. And I'm going to have to grab these last ones. Okay, so the last messages we have are, I think you are beautiful. And we also have, I'm crazy over you and I can't see myself without you. Okay? And this whole pile is all about your person. I feel like for many of you, this is a change of heart. You know, maybe they felt like, okay, I'm going to date other people. I don't think that we're going to work. I'm going to move on. I'm going to pretend not to care about you. Like this, none of this bothers me. But now it's kind of like they're changing their tune. You know, they're starting to come around. They may have done a lot of that introspective work and really changed a lot about themselves. And I'm seeing that they are seeing you as this person, that they do want to, I feel like, life partner, soulmate, twin flame. This could be union with a twin flame for some of you. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you'd like to book a private reading, my email is down below in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next reading.